heroism that we saw on 9/11 inspired pretty much all of us to do more, to be better, to have purpose. And for many, that meant enlisting to serve. Nicole Kreitz has a story of a Valley veteran who signed up after the attacks, who is still giving back today.
This was an actual attack by another country or persons within another country, wishing to do us harm.
Brian Ishmael was working and going to culinary school when the events of 9/11 changed his life's trajectory.
The whole purpose was to try to cause as much harm and death as possible.
The gravity and reality quickly set in that what happened was no accident.
You think about those things. What if I'm taking, my child to the baseball game, right? And what if that's the next, target?
That realization hit home.
I just wanted to go do my part.
So he signed up to serve in the Army, knowing full well he'd be headed into combat.
My mom's father had served, her brother had served, almost everybody in the family had some sort of service in the military.
He was at Air Assault School for the 101st Airborne Division when he got the orders
right there.
to deploy to Kuwait.
My artillery gun was the first artillery round fired of the Iraq invasion.
After 2 tours overseas, losing too many brothers and sisters on the battlefield, Brian retired. He's now the Vice President of Military and Veterans Affairs at the University of Phoenix, honored to still be serving.
For me, the biggest takeaway I want them to have is number one, that the freedoms that we enjoy in the United States are not free. There's people like myself, same age and everything, who went over and did not come back.
He says the price they paid shouldn't be squandered on the whims of differences that divide us today. That on this 9/11, we should think back to how that horrific day birthed something beautiful.
Remember the big American flags on everybody's car, and you saw American flags up at people's houses, and there was just this overwhelming sense of patriotism, and we should be able to disagree on things, but there's definitely a lot more that we agree on and a lot more commonalities that we have that we are not focusing on today.